Vriend. I am a certified clinical psychologist and also a mind-body therapist trained in techniques of body psychotherapy. And during this difficult lockdown period, what I want to bring you guys is a few different exercises which I think can help with emotional regulation, with release of tensions in the body, with release of difficult emotions. We're all going through a bit of a roller coaster, so sometimes it can be good to get in touch with what we're feeling and to find ways of releasing it, not only through relaxation, but also through exercises which are more cathartic, where we really tap into our muscular tensions, tap into our viscera, and release whatever stress, whatever fear, whatever sadness, whatever anger, whatever might be coming up. So the first exercise that I want to bring to you guys is a chest opener. Now, our chest is where we store a lot of our sadness, a lot of our anxiety. When our autonomic nervous system becomes activated, what happens is our muscles tighten and our breath shortens, so we become more hyperventilative. And this is an exercise to breathe deeper into our belly and to ground ourselves, but also to release the muscular tensions that tend to accumulate in our chest area so that we can release the tension associated to our sadness or to our anxiety. So the proposal is this. I always do this with no shoes on. It's better to ground. Grounding means contacting the earth. So whenever we're trying to ground, we want to increase the surface area of our feet with the floor. So you want to get into a position on your ball or in a chair or on the edge of your bed, whatever you have available. I'll show another version with a chair after this one so that you can do the adaptation if you don't have a ball. But you basically ground your feet, in this case on the floor, and then you make sure that you feel really secure and sturdy, and you place the ball in a position under your spine, so right here, in a position under your spine where you feel that your chest is opening up. So usually we spend the day a bit more crouched forward, we harbor all that sadness, we repress a lot of that anxiety. What we're doing is we're opening this whole chest area, and we're going to pull our arms all the way back to really open it up and release all of this neck area as well, our sternocleidomastoidea, which is where we store a lot of anger, frustration, and we're going to open it all up. And now we're just going to breathe very deeply. And on the inhale, raise our belly, and on the exhale, we're going to let out any tension, any sound, any emotion that comes up. So I'm going to show you through example. Breathe in and and again. You get into doing this for as many times as you need. You can do it for as long as 10 minutes, really going into deeper and deeper whatever emotions need to come out for you. When you come up, don't come up too quickly, so you'll probably be a bit lightheaded, so come up slowly. Give yourself a little bit of a moment to recollect yourself, to get grounded again. And you can do this as many times as you want throughout the day. You can do it in the morning. It's a really good way to kind of get in touch with what you're feeling, do a morning emotional release, and this will help you regulate your emotions. So for emotions to pass, I always say they need to be felt. And whatever we do not express becomes tension in our body. It becomes repressed, and it starts to accumulate, and what eventually happens is it will either explode or it will implode. So it's very important when we're trying to regulate our emotions to make sure that we're expressing them in a healthy way, continually, so that they can be worked through, so that we're aware of what's going on, even if it's sadness, even if it's anger, even if it's something difficult. Instead of it controlling us, what happens with this exercise is we become aware of it, we unblock our body, we release the tensions, and then we are able to elaborate the emotion.